Shards of glass crunched beneath them as alarms wailed. Nano lunged forward, pushing the life support chair into the freight elevator just as the swarm of white drones began to close in. The elevator plunged deep into the earth. Basement level 4, a realm of dust forgotten by Silicon Valley, where the air hangs heavy with grease and mold.
This is the forgotten floor, Marco. Here lies the last beast that still knows how to breathe.
Nano jammed the rusted mechanical key into the ignition and twisted it with a savage effort.
What is this antique? Nano. It smells so foul.
That's the smell of gasoline, Marco. That's the smell of combustion.
Crossing the borders of Cupertino, the GPS signal vanished. Welcome to the Mission District, where streetlights are dead and holographic billboards flicker through the fog, hawking cheap stimulants and illicit augmentations.
Damn it. The GPS is jammed. I don't know where to go. The road ahead is blocked by a group of... are those even humans?
The pickup was forced to a halt by a wall of spent batteries and scrap bikes. They were the lithium eaters, scavengers who stalk the wasteland for high-end chips and power cells.
Yo, check this out. An old gas-burning relic? I bet this thing is packed with vintage control chips, eh?
Nano rolled down the window. His towering frame and thick beard should have been intimidating. But here, he felt only a clumsy, mounting dread.
Please, step aside. According to federal traffic law, you are illegally occupying the lane. I have an emergency. If you don't move, I'll call the police.
The scavengers froze for a second, then erupted into ear-piercing laughter.
Call the police? Ha 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 ha! In this wasteland, I am the law. Get out. Leave the cripple behind. That chair of his looks like it's worth a fortune.
Nano panicked. He knew Python. He knew C++. He knew server architecture. But he had no idea how to deal with beasts who had no logic. His muscles tensed as he reached instinctively for a wrench in the back seat.
Wait.
A weak but unnaturally calm voice drifted from the passenger seat. Marco turned his head with effort, his deep eyes locked onto the leader, an inscrutable smile playing on his lips.
Don't waste your energy, brother. This truck runs on a 2005 Nissan architecture, a 16-bit fossil. If you strip it, you won't even get enough power to charge that cyber eye of yours.
What does a cripple like you know?
What do I know? I know that cyber eye in your left socket is a third-hand piece of junk from the black market. If you don't calibrate the voltage, your optic nerve will fry in 3 minutes.
How do you know that?
I come from the apple orchard, and the big guy beside me is a level 1 engineer. And I was the inspector.
Marco reached out with a trembling hand into Nano's grease-stained flannel pocket. Nano froze, letting him search. Then a worn employee meal card emerged, shimmering under the neon.
This is an unactivated Apple Developer Pro Black Card. It contains this quarter's unreleased low-level API hooks.
Greed seized the scavengers by the throat. In the wasteland, this card was a key to the kingdom.
Go.
Pick it up! Faster! That's the black card!
Greed triumphed over violence. The pickup roared through the checkpoint, leaving behind a pack of thugs brawling over a $20 meal card.
What did you give them? If they find out it's a fake...
That was your dinner money, Nano. There's $20 left on it.
Nano realized then his crippled friend possessed a mind forged in the gutters of the real world. It was their deadliest weapon.
Nano, roll down all the windows.
This is the mission area. The air quality index is at severe pollution levels.
Wow, can you smell that, Nano? That's the smell of chaos. That's the smell of life.
Behind them lay the silent, polished temple. Before them, the roaring, decaying world. On this night, they fled the illusion of immortality and fell into the abyss of the real. Amidst the neon fog of the mission, they were no longer the refuse of the gods. They were the only sparks left in the wasteland.